Alright boys, so I'm going to show you guys a potential coin making method now. I'm not going to say this is going to be guaranteed. I'm not going to say it's a risk really either. This is just a method that is most likely just going to gain you coins. I can't really see you guys losing too much off this. So I'll show you guys what the method is. Real quick. I'm going to buy cards so I can do it. But it may take probably like 10-15 minutes. So the method is, you go over to the exchange sets, player exchange, and then you go to it's 83 to 84. You put 3 cards in here. So like, none of these cards I like have that are just sitting here. Like, I'm gonna keep Casey Hayward in case he wins the vote because his clearly might go up. But like, if I were to put, I'm gonna put some in the set to start off because I don't need these cards. I'm only gonna keep Casey Hayward because he could potentially win the votes. Montez Sweat, Debo. Just put them 3 up in there. But what you're gonna try and do with this method is you're gonna try and, I'll show you guys here in a second. Show you guys some cards I bought. So I bought these 4. Yeah, I bought these 4 cards so far, and I've spent probably 8K. Actually, less than 8K. I probably spent about 7 something. I'll just put them cards in there. So I think we have 4 80 to 82 exchanges, and the more you do, the more you're gonna profit. I mean, if you have like 100K, this is very worth it in my opinion. Because if you lose, you're probably not gonna lose much. I'm just saying. If you roll this, you're not gonna lose much. I think honestly, if you roll a ton at maximum, you're probably gonna lose 10K. It isn't a lot. I mean, like if I did this with a bunch of coins I had, I could probably potentially end up making a ton of coins. Now, sure, it will take a while to put cards in the auction house, buy cards, yada yada yada. But I'll show you guys what you guys should do. So there's a few filters you can do to find your 80s. You want to find them for 2100 or less. I like 2100 or less. Or 2000 or less if you're like lower on coins. But actually no, I don't want to go by that. So you want to go 80 to 81 and then buy like all players. This is one of the filters that you can do, and then go by teams. And then look for cards. I don't know exactly like good teams to look for. You just scroll through the teams, you find a team, and hopefully you end up getting some snipes. Like, you just go through the teams, you're looking for 2100 or less. Well, I'm looking for 2100 or less, but you guys most likely probably want to look for 2K or less. Like, I found a Melvin Gordon for 1300, so you will get them snipes once in a while, or they'll be below 2K. So we're not seeing much, you know. I thought that was a card, 1900. Patriots. I'll try and see if I can just get any. If I can't, then that's whatever. This isn't the main filter I use. This is just a filter you can use if you want, because you'll see more of a variety of cards, or you'll see all the cards instead of a specific card I'm going to show you, or specific cards like I'm going to show you. Don't know why I clicked on Seattle again, but I mean, you just go through the teams. I think this honestly takes longer than looking for this other filter I'm going to show you. So I'm going to do one more refresh. Let's just do it on the Rams since they're my favorite team. And yeah. So this is my favorite. So I exactly don't have to go for 80 to 81s. You really don't. I'll show you why. 82s you can honestly snag off the market for as cheap as you can get 80s and 81s. So like I like to go correlate 80 to 81 in all offense and switch back and forth between all offense and all defense. I think they pop up pretty frequently for the most part. It may take a minute, but I think that's the longest part of this method is just, you know, buying the cards. I think that's with like any method, like the bow nose method. The bow nose method really doesn't work that well anymore. It's like race training. Man, I really wish though I could have been home on the day like the stuff came out, bought training for cheap, and just rolled for the 95s. I mean, that would have been a ton of coins right there. So this is what I just like to do. Just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And honestly, you can also go to 82s, like I said. People sometimes will post 82s cheaper than 80s and 81s. Which is strange in my opinion. But now, you know, like, it's going to take you maybe a little bit to find all your cards. It may take you a little bit. Yeah, you just keep going back and forth if you want. Now, I'm not sure if you can actually see platinums or not on this filter. I mean, it's not like you make much, but I don't know if you can see platinums or not off of this. I'm only seeing the buy now price right now. So if you just want to go newest, it's not exactly 59 minutes. But this method honestly is probably a lot better like earlier in the day, when these cards' prices were probably a lot cheaper. 2,200, honestly, I wouldn't care if you like bought that. It's not a bad price. But boom, there's the Bryce Callahan. Hopefully you can get this for 1,250. As we do get him, let's go. 81 Bryce Callahan for 1,250. That's an amazing buy right there. And then basically you just rinse and repeat of just refreshing and sniping these cards. Honestly, these should be really easy to buy. Okay, there's another one. This time it's Bradley Roby for 1,150. As we get him as well. So 2 snipes there. I mean, at this pace, we're looking at about spending less than 4K on an 83 and 84, which is guaranteed profit right there. Pretty much no matter what we pull. I don't know how many I'm gonna try to get in this like stream, but I'm gonna try and get a decent amount because I want to be able to. And basically, your goal is to pull one of the new power-ups. I forgot to tell you guys that. It's to pull like power-ups, the new ones especially. So like Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, what the heck's the one dude's name, the linebacker on the Redskins? Forgot his name. I don't know how I forgot his name. I literally pulled him twice yesterday. I have some bonus rules. Okay, 2,100. I'm gonna buy this. It's another Bryce Callahan. Oh, but somehow that gets expired. That makes sense. That makes total sense. But yeah, you're gonna want to pull like one of the new power-ups because you figure they're going for like 70K or more, and if you pull one, you're instantly profiting your roll, depending on how much you roll. Like, let's say I get all. Actually, I'll do the math here. So let's say I get all my. Every roll I get, like, I spend about 6,300 on each roll. Let's just say that. So I take 6,300 times 10 of my packs. So I'd already be profiting if I was rolling 10 packs. And you'd pretty much be breaking even on the rest of your cards or profiting. So if I were to, not saying that anybody should do this, but if I were to roll all my coins into this, I would just take what I have right now. So about like 760,000. Divide that by 6,300. That'd be 120 of these packs. We're most likely going to end up pulling one in this man. Now, am I ever going to do that? Probably not. That's going to take forever to sell everything. Right now, I guess we're not really seeing too much. Then again, it is later in the night. It is currently 8 o'clock. And I have tons of, I honestly have tons of homework to do. I don't really care though. Even though I should care about doing it. Just trying to put up a little coin video here. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, I guess I can't go on a filter anymore. Okay, apparently I can't. I'm not even doing anything. This is actually pissing me off. Hold on.